You're not tuning in with BG from your mobile device, airways, or maybe even your TV. Yeah. The real, the fake, the money, the power, respect. Even tough tops that might just leave you upset. The old, the young, that talk out the side of their neck. What separates just being good from the best? I did what I did, so I really don't have no regrets. Maybe real estate, cause we got a lot to address. Giving people their flowers before they get put to rest. If we disagree, just know that I still want you blessed.
Hey, Dad.
What's up?
What we
It's
talking
too late. I already hit record. Hey, y'all, welcome back. Episode 23 of BG, What We Talking About. This episode is a special one. This is a special episode. I've been anticipating this episode because it's with one of my oldest friends in the military. What we've been rocking 20. I just retired, so that's 20, at least 20 years, but it might be 21 now because we've been retired for a minute. But my dog Ruth, man, RUTA, what's up with you?
Hi.
Hi. This is also a special episode because it's Ruth's. It's technically not her birthday no more, but we celebrate our birthdays for the whole month. Her birthday was yesterday.
Yep.
Her birthday was yesterday, so that's why I said, look, she can't tell me no on her birthday. So she said she agreed to chop it up with me for a little bit. So I mentioned that we both was recently retired. What was your date? My official one was 1 February 24. When was yours?
July 1st.
July 24.
Mm-hmm.
So you about to hit a year. I just went over a year. How's it feel, yo? How's it feel? Is it weird?
It's so weird. Like, I feel like this is the part that they don't really talk about when you leave like an organization, because that's basically what it was.
Yeah.
And I joined when I was 19, or 18, turning 19. Mind you, my birthday was yesterday, and I'm not going to tell you how old I am,
we just told him we just told him we was in the military for 20 years. If you
But
know
they
math,
are.
if you know math, you can figure
You
it
can
out.
do the math yourself. But no, I feel like I grew up in the military, and that became my personality because that's all I knew. Especially during like those formative years, you know, your 20s, your 30s. Now they really know how old I am, but
And that's
I feel like I'm still trying to find, like, I'm figuring out who I am as a person now.
that's the crazy thing. We legit grew up in the military. Like I always say that the most important years of your life is your high school years. I think between 9th and 12th grade, I think you really find who young you is. But if you go from finding out who young you is and then going straight into adulthood in the military, you literally grew up in the military. Like
figuring it out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, currently Brooklyn, she's a teenager, or she's an adult now, technically. And a lot of the things that she doesn't know, I'm telling her, but I'm like, how do you not?
Yeah.
How do you not know this? Like, I had to do this all by myself because I joined the military so young. So
Yeah, we was definitely forced to be adults. I don't want to say forced to be adults early, because I think you should, when you hit that age of 21, you got to realize, hey, mommy's not always going to be there. Daddy's not always going to be there. Hey, I need to start figuring out how to navigate life on my own. But I mean, in all actuality, a lot of people do that in college. A lot of people do that while still staying close to home, man. At a young age, you made a decision to just bounce and join the military and just start your life. And,
you know,
and
college
it's crazy.
I didn't want to go to school. I was sick of school. And then, you know, of course, the reason everybody always joins is, you know, to go to school. And then I didn't even do that when I was in the, I mean, I did, but I didn't finish. I'm almost finished.
I can't say nothing to you, Ruth. Look, just understand, I can't say nothing. No judgment over it. We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah, no, so, I mean, it's just weird. And then also I'm very secluded, I feel like, because I didn't retire like back to, Seattle where my
Uh-huh.
family is. So I don't have anybody. Like we're in Texas now, and I don't really have anybody here. I don't have friends. Brooklyn literally is my only friend, but she goes to school and she makes her own friends and she go do her own thing, and I'm just here like, what do I do?
Hmm.
I
That
don't know what
that
to do.
that's actually we got something in common with that. That's my biggest struggle. Is like, well, one, because we moved to the DMV area, and although I'm close to Philly, I mean, I could go to the crib anytime I want, 3 hours away, but I'm here, I'm secluded. With my kids, it's cool,
But
but
you need like adult time, like
yeah, I about to say after I drop them off at school, it's just me and my dog, me and Remy, dog, me and Remy. So it is an adjustment because you've known me for years. I've always been just a social person.
yeah,
I like being in people's face. I like talking. As you can see, right now I'm talking to y'all. But I've always been that person, and to go from a huge dynamic of doing that to now I'm just here. Like I said, I always tell my friends, I say, man, it's crazy. I feel weird complaining because anybody in the world would want my life right now to be 42 years old, not have to work, and can still provide for his family. Like a lot of people is like, how could you complain about that? But it's just something new. When you did something for 20 years and you just used to this life, like think about it. We only go to school for 12 years from first grade to 12th grade. Maybe people that go to college a little bit longer.
yeah.
A lot of people only keep jobs for 3, 4 years. A lot of people only are in relationships for 5 to 10 years. Like we did something for 20 straight years, and that was just
The
switched.
same thing,
It's,
yeah. Now
it's
it's
just over. Like,
yeah.
don't get me wrong. I'm very happy, and I'm happy being retired. It's just such a big adjustment, man. I'm just over here,
Well, that's
like.
why I say like I think a lot of people don't talk about it enough, especially like when you're in the process of out processing and getting all your stuff together to ship and all that. Like all they ever talk about is do your resume, do your this is what you need to network or whatever, like for you to get another job. But it's
Right.
like I want to retire. Like I've been working for 20 years. Like, what do you mean I gotta do a resume? And I think that kind of messed me up too, because I was like almost anxious when I was retiring. Because mind you, Mike, when he retired, he was already working like 2 other jobs, and I'm like,
Mhm.
am I supposed to do that? Like, what am I supposed to do? Because that's what society is doing. Do I need to do that too? So I didn't know.
Am I too young to be the person
Yeah,
that's
like
staying at home? Like you start to question that. Like, wait, am I doing it wrong? Like,
and like you said too, you don't want to complain because a lot of people would, you know, be so happy to be in our position, but
mhm,
it's only natural for us to complain about shit that we have no control over. And it's just feelings, this is just me uh venting about my feelings, and then I have nobody to talk to about it
mhm.
either. Also, like, what?
That's
I
the
have to get my own
that's
insurance? Like, what?
that's
You're
the
not gonna tell
weirdest
me
part.
when to get my teeth cleaned every year? Like, excuse me? I have to go do this shit myself? Like, it's just so crazy to me
You should have
because I'm
seen.
so used to that.
I asked Slim the other day. I was like, "Hey, so like, I want to go see a chiropractor. What because Slim lived down like he lived like
Oh, nice.
I could walk the Slim house and it take me maybe 3 minutes. He lived
Oh,
right up the
that's
street.
so cool, actually.
But we went to IHOP the other morning after we dropped the kids off. Retired life. We went to IHOP the other morning, and I was like, "Hey man, I want to go see this chiropractor. My shoulder is hurting me." I was like, "How you wind up doing it?" He was like, "Yeah, you gotta go to your primary care and tell them, and then they'll get it approved from the VA." I was like, "Oh, I can't just walk in somewhere and say, yo."
Right.
It's like, wait, hold up. Yeah, it's definitely different, man. It's definitely different. It's definitely different. Funny story about being retired though, real quick. The IHOP story. When we went to IHOP, we was sitting there, and I started looking around, and I was like, "Yo, are we those guys, Slim?" He was like, "What you mean?" I was like, "Yo, look around. Like everybody in here old. Like, like everybody. We is in here with nothing but old people on what was it, Tuesday? We went to
Yeah,
breakfast.
like a random weekday.
It was a random Tuesday, and
They all
everybody in
reviewed
there
their
was
own
just
retirees.
old retirees, and I just felt like, "Ooh, wait, am I
This
him?
ain't right.
Am I him?" And again, man, I want to work kinda, but I don't like. I feel like the second I went back to work, I would be like, okay, this is ghetto. I don't want
Were
to.
you working?
And that's the thing. So I did do it a little bit different. I got a really good job before I was even out the military.
Yeah.
Like when I was on my terminal, they hired.
Yeah.
No questions asked. No, not even really a job interview. I had somebody, military is all about connections. I had a chief that knew somebody that had a contracting job and can get me on. They called me and gave me an offer within 2 days of having my resume, and it was crazy. But yeah, I started working, and because of the move out here, it was more of a, hey, I could be present for my children and not be strapped financially. It's not like I ain't rich, but I'm not hurting financially if I don't work, and I can make up for some of the missed time, because you know how many times I deployed, some of the missed time I had while I was in the military. So I made the conscious decision to say, you know what, I'm not going to work while I'm in the DMV. It's going to be a short stint, just about 2.5 years, going back to Texas, and I might might go back to work. But yeah, I did it differently. I did start working, so I was still getting that fix of that daily interaction, being involved, slight mentorship. Like I was still working for the military as a contractor, so people knew that I had just retired. So all of the airmen, all of the NCOs still coming to me, asking me questions. So I still was getting that type of good feeling.
So like, do you have access to a base there?
Army base.
Army base.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, does that help? Does that like help with you being like close to military? Because I feel like if I had a base, like if there was a base near me, I would just go to the you know what I mean? I would go to the commissary and feel like, okay, see like the military buildings, and I feel like that would help me cope.
Now I do that. Now I'm not gonna lie. It'd be days that I'd be like, I want to go to the mall, and I'd be like, no, I ain't going to the mall. I'm going to Fort Belvoir, and I'll go to the BX. I'll go to the commissary. Like you said, it's something about being around it. But I do live kinda in a military community. Like there's a lot of military in my neighborhood, but because it's nowhere near any Air Force bases, it's all majors, colonels. It's not. I mean, you know what I mean? I live in a nicer part of Virginia, like where the school. We moved here just because the schools.
Yeah.
The schools was better. It's further away from Andrews, but I mean, it was better for the kids. You know what I mean?
Is that where Amber works?
Yeah, on Andrews.
On Andrews? Okay.
Yeah.
And so you guys won't be there long.
2.5 years. I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here.
Do you think that helps too? That Amber is still in the military?
Nah.
No, because it's like it's an internal struggle, huh?
I'll be low key ignorant. Like if she asks me a military question, I'll be like, yo, what is this? Like I don't.
What do you mean? What are you talking about, Rex?
What I don't know this. What are you talking about?
Everything changes like so quickly in the military too. Like just how
it's crazy because I personally feel like, I mean, obviously I have some bias because it's me, but I feel like I got out the military at the perfect time.
You ain't never lied.
Oh my goodness. It is just, and please don't think this is BG saying, oh, well, Trump got office and things got crazy. No, it's been crazy just outside of the stuff that the presidency can control. They went back.
Yes, I feel it. Like that's how I knew I needed to go, because I was like, "There's no way. There's too many changes happening all at one time, and I've been through so many. This is my last program."
Ruth, they softened the nail polish rule for like 3 months, and now it's more strict than it was before that. Like now, all they can have is a French manicure.
French manicure.
French manicure or nude. That's it. You can't wear no. Like it got crazy. I know that wouldn't have affected me, but yeah, I really wasn't a fan of. And this is not me bashing military, but I didn't like the new changes. I didn't think it was. I was going to enjoy being a part of it. Granted, I told myself no matter what at 20, it was time to roll. But I think it was right for me to do it when I did it, no matter what. I think I made the right decision at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think it was just perfect timing. Like the universe is all aligned, and it was supposed to happen this way. For sure. Yeah.
For sure.
I could not. No, I,
Well,
it was getting very stressful towards the end of my career.
for sure. Well, just know, and because we have such a common feeling right now. Look, when you bored, you call me. When I'm bored, I'll call you. It's different. It is definitely different. This new retired life, it's a love hate thing. I love it because I'm able to be present with my kids so much more. Uh, but I hate it because it's like, dang, now what? Now I got to figure out a new life. Wait, but it was so much easier when they were telling me what my life was for the last 20 years.
But I feel like you have a good sense of self, like who you are as a person. That like you'd be okay no matter where you are. But I do understand what you're what you're saying.
And that's the thing. That's the weird thing about it. I usually am, but this one different, yo. I was
Old age.
this one different. Like 22-year-old, 27-year-old BG with it. Man, it's up, man. I'm in the DMV.
Yeah, like
Man, I'm retired.
you finna go.
It's just
I'm gonna go
something,
buy
man.
some friends. I'm gonna do all this. I'm gonna be outside. But I think now we're older, I'm like, I don't need friends. I don't need.
It's been weird. It's been weird. What would you say is your number one? All right, the one thing that I 100% miss the most, and the one thing you what? No, here we go. One thing that you miss the most, and one thing that you so glad, so glad that you got out.
Okay, so the one thing that I'm so glad that I got out is having troops. Bro, this new generation of whatever this is coming in, the military, I pray that they're gonna be all right. They're gonna be all right,
I
right?
think they will. It's weird because they are a generation of why
Yeah.
we got to do that,
Oh,
and I think their whys aren't from a place of questioning you as a supervisor. I think it comes from a place of, I think I might know a better way.
yeah.
I think you're old and you don't realize, no disrespect, because I was old too. I think they are just innovative. I hate to steal an Air Force word and a buzzword in the Air Force, but I think they just think, and they might be so much smarter than we were, that they like, wait, why are we doing it like that? Let's do it like this. Like, I don't want to do it like that. But
Yeah.
I do understand it is some people that just got stank ass attitude.
That and that they're just like, I never understood those ones that just always try to get out of work.
Can I get a second?
Yeah.
That joint tough. Let me see your hand tattoo.
This one? I just
What
started.
you
This is the type of shit I do because I'm retired. See, I got all these finger tattoos. My God, I cannot wait.
That joint is tough. I like that joint. I like the spot.
Oh, the spot on my hand? Yeah.
Yeah, I like the spot you have it on.
That's my dog.
Which one?
My first one, Oscar.
Oh, okay. Because
My right hand.
you got 400 dogs. You know I can't. I can't salute no more. You ain't seen me in uniform in a while, but my pinky is stuck. I broke it, so I dislocated it. I had surgery, so like anytime I would get back on the camera, anytime I would like get caught outside after 5 o'clock, and I'd be saluting, I'd just be looking at my pinky like, damn, it's stuck. Like it can't straighten. I too much basketball, dislocating it. I jammed it too many times, and it just got stuck like this. It's just stuck like this. So
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. It doesn't hurt, and that's the crazy part. It don't hurt. It's just stuck. It's just stuck.
You just forever in like a. I'm about to grab this.
Hey, me. Hey, what's up, dog?
You.
Hey, you. All right, you said what's your thing that you don't.
That was my worst. What is it? Okay, and then the one thing that
you miss, that you actually do miss about
the camaraderie and the people that I met, and just like the friendships that I created, and also just like the mentoring. Like I love mentoring the troops that actually want to listen and take heed to your advice.
That is my number one and will remain my number one forever. The one thing that I miss. The one thing. don't get me wrong. I still got my group of guys that still hit me up. I still got a nice amount of people that still hit me up asking for advice, asking, hey, what should I do here and there? But I miss being able to do it, interacting
Yeah,
with them daily. I miss
yeah.
doing it. I
Even
miss
like
that
the
part.
simple questions, like, "Hey, how do I pull my
And you,
GPS?" Dumb
hey,
shit.
hey, Root. The crazy part is because you say to yourself, "Yo, I was that airman, yo." It was
Yeah,
a point where I just didn't know. I just didn't know. So it felt good to take a lot of guys under my wing, like people that I saw a little bit of me in. Like, man, you know what? You can make it 20 years. Like, I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying that should be your path, but I see so much potential in you.
people, yeah, like you see the potential in people that they can't really see in themselves, and you try to just like that I miss that part. It's just like trying to pull that out of them, and then when you see
Mm,
them do good things, and then they message you back, and they're like, "Oh my god, thank you!" Like, there. I still have a troop to this day. When we were in New Mexico, she was a little A1C doing real bad shit, like just dumb shit. But I never judged her, and I just took her under my wing, like, hey, she needs somebody. And I feel sorry for some of these, these airmen too, because sometimes they just don't have the person helping them, and they're just doing it all wrong. And now they're the troublemaker, or they're getting kicked out of the military because they just didn't have the good guidance. But she still hits me up to this day and was like, "You just never understood what you did for me at that." Part in my life, and I'll just
mhm.
be forever grateful for you. And that really, that I miss
Yo,
that.
it's so rewarding. It's so rewarding.
So
It's like when you're it's like cycles. When you're an airman, you appreciated that one person that was that person for you. So then when you become an NCO, it feels so good to be able to do the same thing.
right?
Every Don't get me wrong, every NCO wasn't great to me. Every NCO didn't leave me feeling like, you know what, this person cares or this person is looking out for my best interest. But that one person you remember and you be like, yo, the fact that I get to pour that into somebody else, that felt great to me. That
Yeah.
felt, and I never thought I would be that way. I wasn't that type of airman that thought I would be the NCO that was giving game.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I was hard.
Just young
We
people
was just young,
doing
drinking
stuff this
drinking drinking natty lights in the day
on a Thursday, going
on
to
a Thursday for no reason. Like, why are we drunk on a Thursday? Like,
it
we
was
just thought
Thursday.
we thought we knew better than the people before us, and I don't think that was a bad thing. It is a bad thing when you look back at it, like, damn, I wish I'd have listened more. But when you fast forward, you say to yourself, well, now I understand why my kids is like this. Now I understand why when I'm doing that. So I'm gonna segue into the kids because I got problems, man.
We all got problems,
Ruth,
especially with that kid.
Ruth. You did it before me. You did it before me. So I'm at that stage now. My middle schooler, who was my baby girl for so long, my firstborn, started high school this year. What switch is it that flips on kids, especially teenage girls, that
So,
just changes their complete who they are? Remember, I did just say the most important years of your life is ninth
yes,
through
you're right.
12th grade. That's when you really find out who you are. So how am I asking this question? But
No, honestly, I have to
my
disagree.
15-year-old now is
No,
not
no,
the
no.
same as my 13-year-old in middle
Damn,
school.
she 15. Damn.
15, yeah, yeah.
I would have to disagree. I think that like high school is super important because like you're a teenager, you're coming into your own type shit. But I think what's really important is after high school. I think your college years or whatever, you're 19 when you turn 18 to whatever 25. I feel like that's the part where you actually know who you are and then you apply that.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So like for Brooklyn, when she was in high school, I don't know, she's
Before you say that, did you see a quick shift between eighth grade and ninth grade? It, the influence is real, and I'm not saying. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, hey, Mania's turned into some bad kid, but it's like, yo, she's growing up.
right because she's like, oh, there's other things,
She's
not just
growing
like
up.
not just like what my you be all right, my guy. And it gets worse, so don't even start crying now because it's gonna get worse. I'm just telling you.
Oh man, I
You know?
bet. So
But
how? Go ahead.
for Brooklyn, when she got into high school, she was more motivated because she has something to prove. She felt like because so the first year she was in high school, she tried out. She was like, "I want to play volleyball." So she was like, I'm gonna try for the volleyball team, and I'm gonna practice in the summer." Da 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 da. So when it came out for tryouts, she tried out and she didn't make the team, and I was like, "Dang, Brooklyn." When I was your age and I tried out for volleyball and I didn't make it, I never tried out again. Like I never did it. I was like,
Roof, you. I've known you for a long time, and you are definitely the person that if they tell you no the first time, you're definitely going in the corner
because you
and
know I
crying.
cried, right?
You're gonna cry. You heard? You're gonna cry. You're gonna cry.
You know,
1,000%.
was hard. Like, I love that. You're not gonna tell me. You're not gonna embarrass me twice. But with Brooklyn, she's so different from me. Which, of course, your kids are always supposed to be better than you, right? She went back the next year and she made it, and so she played volleyball like her high school career because that's what she wanted to do. And she was just like so motivated to do. Like it really made me proud. But on that same note, she was also so concerned about what her friends were doing or why her friends don't like why not friends why these people don't like her or why they treat her bad or she's boohoo crying about these things and I'm like girl it's fine like you're in high school you're not gonna see these people ever unless you really really want to see these people
The
then
people that matter,
yeah
you'll
they
see
you will
eventually.
see them again
The people that don't like you or blah blah blah, whatever she's feeling, those people don't matter in your life. And
right
once it's over, you can remove them from your life. You can control the energy that's around you. Okay, she don't rock with me. All right, whatever. Oh, it
yeah
don't
but
rock with me.
you know you could tell them
But
that
as a teenager, you want to be accepted at all. You want to be accepted by
and
everybody.
that's just something she's just gonna have to go through. Which even to this day, mind you, Brooklyn, she makes her own money. She goes to school. I mean, granted, she still lives here with me. Like she has her own car,
I love
and
Brooklyn.
we let her do whatever. She's like, girl, be outside. Girl, be outside. I be in the house crying. She don't even know it. I'm in here depressed. She don't even know it. But I'm happy for her because that's what I want her to do, right? Because you're an adult now. This is what you're gonna like. I have to let go a little. And in the beginning, we were struggling a bit because I was like, bro, how are you just outside all day? Like,
It's your,
there's nothing for you to do.
that's your baby.
Except eat
That's your
home.
baby.
Yeah, I know. So, but like, as a parent, it's like, no, you can't just have her in the house because she ain't doing nothing. You know, she's going to the gym or she's saying she's gonna go eat. Like, you can't be like, no, you can't go
Like
eat.
like what
You
you
know,
mean? I'm going to the movies with my wait. Oh my
right?
god.
Yeah, you just gotta let them do it, and then just in and hope that your influence is way stronger than whatever influence is happening outside the house.
And that's the thing. I'm making these faces and it pains me that my daughter is growing up. But I'm not that dad that's like holding her back from growing up. I'm look, do what you want. She asked me I'm in here chilling the other night. She come in here, Dad, can I talk to you? I was like, yeah, what's up? She was like, I got a question. I hope she's not gonna curse me out for putting this on my podcast. She said, she said, Dad, how can somebody that didn't grow up like really, really strict end up being a strict parent, and then like somebody that grew up like you? I'm like, wait. First of all, what do you mean grew up
Like
like
in a
me?
strict household.
You know how Brenda, you know how Brenda was. Like I've told you how my
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I was a bad kid, but my mom was very strict. So, she said, how'd you end up not caring? I said, wait. First of all,
I
I
care.
care, I care, but I also want you to live your life. I'm gonna make those. I'm gonna definitely step in when I think you're doing something that's a terrible decision or life altering. Like
Right, right,
as far as, hey, can I get my nose pierced at 14? No, I'm not letting you put a hole in your face at 14. I'll step in and do those things. But I do allow her to do the things appropriate for her age.
yeah,
For her age, I want her, I'm not holding her back. If you want, hey, she wanted her second ear pierced at 14, no, 13. You know what? What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong. It's just an ear piercing. Want her third ear pierced at 15. You know what? Go ahead. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not doing nothing that's making you less
right.
of a person. But I'm also not gonna say, hey, you could go to Johnny Basement because he bought a tattoo gun off of Temu and let him tattoo you.
Right, like I'm gonna go with you.
It's levels. It's levels.
Right.
It's levels. So I am letting her age appropriately, but it still hurts, man. It's my firstborn. This is my baby girl. Although Brooklyn is your firstborn and that is your baby girl, you know there's a such thing as called daddy's girl, mama's boy. Oh, hold up, wait, who this?
Oh, hello.
Alexis, did you knew you was gonna be on here, or you just called? You
a little bird told.
Did he already invite you?
I heard this morning. I got the link this morning.
Okay.
And I just wanted to come on here to say happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you, my girl. Oh, like I miss y'all so much. Like those were good times.
Mighty D Block. mighty D Block.
We need the squid.
Oh, hold up.
What's going?
Are you frozen?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
What's going on? Happy birthday.
Thank you.
That's what's up. I'm Gucci. How about yourself?
EG ain't shit for this. We can't hear you
now.
Nah. Where you located at?
I'm in Dallas.
Yeah, my bad.
Well, you in Dallas?
I'm in North Dallas, yeah.
North Dallas.
Y'all got me?
Yeah. North Dallas, yeah.
Dang, I feel like I ain't seen y'all in like 20 some odd years.
A bit of D Block in the building. We got a little bit of D Block in the building. I wanted them to come on just to tell you happy birthday, and because I was able to somehow convince Ruth to get on camera and holler at me today. So
you did right by asking me on my birthday, because you know me
can't,
so well.
She wasn't gonna say no. I knew she wasn't gonna say no. I knew she wasn't gonna say no.
I was like, he asked me earlier, and I was like, nah, bro, I'm not doing it. I feel weird. And then he asked me again and was like, when are you gonna come on my podcast?
I'm like really impressed, Ruth, that you have moved into your house so recently and your closet is so organized. Because my closet looks like a heaping pile of just I don't even want to talk about it. And
girl
I'm like, wow, look at all those cubes.
I don't have a job, so.
Oh yeah, y'all are retired now. You're retired, folks.
How much time we got on our hands?
We do a random shit all the time around the house, like buy random cleaning supplies so I could clean.
So you living in Dallas now? Is what you're saying?
I live here. We moved here.
Nice.
How
Texas
far
up, Texas.
how far are you from Dallas, Matt?
I'm about 15, 20 minutes away.
No, he like lives in Dallas. I live like north of.
Man, I don't live in Dallas. I live in Euless, so I'm like outside in the suburb a little bit.
Closer.
Yeah, probably so.
I'm like 45 minutes.
That's what's
up. Did y'all get hit with them tornadoes?
Nah, we got some powerful wind though.
Yeah, just real 30-mile-per-hour winds.
Hey, all right, look, why I got y'all on here, I usually do my story times at the end of my episodes, but because I got 3 people here from D Block, I want to tell a funny story about Ruth though.
Wait, you got 3 or 4? Is that Alexis? Why you ain't on camera?
She get her hair done.
Oh, okay.
When I messaged her, she said I'm gonna be in the hair salon, but I'll jump on. I said, all right, just come on and say happy birthday to Ruth.
You caught me on my mom's day out.
Oh, look.
You're spending it with me. I love you.
Ruth, how old are you now? 25?
Yes, you know it.
Wait, I want to hear the funny Ruth story now.
Yeah, let's go.
Ruth and her drinking days, because she's not a drinker anymore. Just so y'all know, I said, hey, you want to take a shot for your birthday? I don't take shots no more. That was yesterday. And then today, before I hit the record button, I say, we going to take a shot? She said, I can't. I had a drink last night. And I that 40 on her, I mean, the age she is.
25.
That 25 on her ass. But back in the day, man, Drake and Roof, I can't remember what club we was in, but we was on Pine
I
Street,
think I know
yo.
which
It
one.
had to be Dewdrop Inn or what, Fritters.
We was on Pine. I don't remember where it was at, but it wasn't even that packed that night. And we in there, Roof drunk as hell, and we clowning. Roof comes over to the table. So you know, like the bar height tables, like so bar height chairs, bar height tables. Roof grabs the table and slips. So her face hits the ground. So obviously, when your friend falls, you initially laugh, but then you like, wait, why Roof still on the ground? Dog, Roof get up off the ground. Dog, her head looked like this. Y'all remember that episode of Martin when he fought Tommy Hearns?
Yeah.
So Roof is in the club with a lump the size of a softball over her head. So a good friend would be like, yo, let's leave. Hey, we got to figure out what's wrong with Roof. Roof ain't dead. It's time for them jokes, dog. I had Roof in there crying because I wouldn't stop joking on her.
I was boo-hoo crying, bro. And I have a picture of Gil. Like,
Hold it.
I gotta find it, but it's a big ass knot, bro.
Dog, what I've never seen, because you ever seen like a wound happen in real time? Like she got up on the floor and it was small, and then it just said,
damn.
Bree carried me out. I think you picked me up and you carried me out the
dog,
car. Like,
we was clowning Ruth the whole time, and the bad part about it is she was seriously mad that we was clowning her, but that's what made me clown her more. Like she was legit crying. And I did not care about her feelings at all in that moment. In that moment,
the first time he made me cry.
When I made you cry before?
When me, you, and Liz, we went to go eat at what's that one restaurant?
Country.
Yes, and is that the one with the like a bar up top? You could eat at the restaurant on the bottom.
Oh no, I'm thinking Country Kitchen. I like it's only so many places. It's only so many places.
What was it called, Alexis?
Bitters.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we went
only Alexis has to remember all the damn bars and damn.
I know. I said fritters. It's actually fitters. Okay.
You had it almost right.
I know.
I forgot what we were just eating, and I don't even know what the conversation was. But Green started going in on my ass, and he was just roasting me. And I've never dealt with that in my life. Mind you, I lived in Washington State. They don't do that up there. That is not a term of like that. That's not a term of endearment in Washington State. When you're talking shit, like you really about to fight.
No, I just talk shit. That's how we do on the East Coast. If I fuck with you.
He was just talking so much shit, bro, and I thought he was dead ass. I started crying because my feelings was hurt. And then he said, "Are you crying?"
Wait, Green, you really sipping at 11 a.m. in the morning?
It's her birthday, dog. It's her birthday.
B, I guess I might have to take a shot for the birthday.
Why you telling people what time it is? Like, ain't nobody know what I'm putting this episode out later. Yeah, I put this episode out later. They don't have to know what time it is.
Man, I told Ruth, I said, Ruth, take a shot before you go on this podcast. It'll get rid of all your nerves. I had no idea what time you guys were recording.
I told him, I said, Lex told me to take a shot, but I'm not doing it because I felt like shit.
So she did say that before we started. So I took a shot, and she said, "Can you take one from me?"
Oh wow!
Take two. No, but I tell Green this all the time. Like, thank you.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Every time I talk to Ruth says the exact same word. Green, I was so green before I met you.
Like so green, like I'm just
so glad we always green here.
Because I was such a lame, bro. I was so lame.
I agree. I was too, Ruth. I mean, we was all 18
wasn't
though.
lame.
It was like 18, 19.
Y'all weren't, and that was the thing. I was the oldest. I was the oldest.
So he done seen some things.
Alexis, remember the first time? Remember the very first time you ever met me?
Yeah, it's like you're 21.
I just got to the. I'm talking about. I just got the white man. I'm talking about. I ain't been there. Maybe 24 hours. I hear a knock on my door. is my homegirl Liz, who I went to tech school with. They walk in my room. Wait, you 21? I'm like, yeah. It was like,
and then I went right to your closet. Green,
Her
remember I went
Mexican
right to your
self.
closet and I was looking
Or
at
her
your
Latin
clothes.
self.
say it again, Lex.
I said, remember I went right to your closet and I started looking at your clothes.
No, that's crazy how she just went straight to judging me. Let me see if he cool. Yeah, all right, he cool. I guess he cool.
Like Green and Liz walking to F-Tac and Green taking long ass strides and Liz next to him trying to keep up.
That was always my problem in basic training because I'm 6'8", so everybody in my flight short. So when we marching, they like, dog, come on. My guy on bear of shoes was destroyed because I used to step on the back of his joints all the time, all the time. I set you up, Ruth. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it. I was dropping.
Okay, so let me get real serious real quick, and I might even start crying. Don't even.
Hey, wait before she go. I told y'all already at least 2 times. Ruth is a crier. She's a crier, but it's always like happy tears.
So yesterday was my birthday, and Mike had to go out of town, so I drove him to the airport, which is cool, right? Because go do your thing, buddy. I ain't working. You got to do what you got to do to make the money, whatever. So I was like, I want to go eat at this Asian buffet with my kids. So I told Brooklyn on my way back, meet me there. It's like 5:30ish, whatever. Meet me there because it's gonna take me an hour. And so when I got closer, she was sleeping. And so instantly I felt like, damn, they really don't give a fuck about me, right?
Ruth, it's not just we have so much in common. I be feeling like they don't give a shit about me, man.
I was like, bro, they really don't give a fuck about me. You know what? I'm finna go eat by myself. Fuck them. But what ended up happening is I called my friend, and I was like, let's go to whatever that payday, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But what I said all that to say is like, I was really thinking to myself, like, yeah, nobody really loves you but you. But this moment right here, like, this was everything. Like, this was so good. Thank you so much for this.
I'm so glad.
I'm just glad we can all stay in contact after 20 plus years.
Hands down, best present. Hands down.
Most time I probably wouldn't have been able to get this done on Instagram or Facebook, but I said, you know what? If I just use this hobby of mine, a podcast, they'll do it. I'll get these motherfuckers. I'm gonna get y'all.
You gave them a reason to come on. Yeah, that's fire, bro.
Look, I knew what I was gonna do. Look. There's nothing that brings people together more than memories. We had too many great memories to not say, for me not to hit everybody up and say, yo, this for Ruth, and people back out on it. I knew they was gonna come. Hey, Gil, before you came on, I just told the story. Remember when Ruth bust her head big as hell?
Nigga, that night.
I said I got a picture. I don't know where it's at. I need a picture.
That shit was like that.
Yeah, my boy. Girl was
just so y'all know, I wasn't exaggerating.
Really, Gil? Really?
She couldn't believe that we was joking about it. Like I said, when your friends initially fall, it's got to be laughter. When you see that they hurt, you show concern. But the second you see, oh, you all right, but you just got a nut, oh, it's time to laugh again. It's time for them jokes.
Was huge.
It's time for them jokes.
Oh, big.
It's time for them jokes, man.
My forehead already big, so you could only.
You notice I only wear hats on my podcast.
Can you do something about that?
I refuse to let people see what mine look like. Hey, I wanted you to jump in real quick for a second, Mac. We was talking about the difference when your kids go from middle school to high school. Did your daughter change drastically, her personality, who she was as a person?
Oh yeah,
I'm hurting over it.
My daughter changed drastically, and my situation. My little girl was living down in Houston, so I had to go get her on holidays and weekends and shit. So I didn't really have a lot of time with her. You know how that whole baby mama shit go.
No, I understand.
And yeah, she went from my best friend to my enemy almost. So it's just it's like, damn, why you hate me so much? But it's a part of teenagers. They grow up, they get their own little personalities.
That's what
And it is
that's what I was playing in the roof. It was like we had completely opposite experiences. When for Brooklyn being a high school, and from what I'm experiencing right now, she disagreed with what I said, and I was like, "Yo, it just like Manaya always gonna be my dog. That's always gonna be Daddy's girl." But it's like she don't believe that I got her best interest at heart.
right, exactly.
Like I
Exactly.
promise, I'm only want you to win. Like we only want you to win. But it's like you become her enemy at some point because it's like, Dad
That's
only
because
telling
they
me
know
this.
everything.
Exactly.
But they
Manaya
don't
like
know
Hillary
nothing
Banks
because I done
over there.
lived it. Like I done been through it. What don't they? I don't understand like why they can't process that. You know what I mean? Like
Say
Yeah.
that.
some people have kids that are like, yeah, my mom knows what she's talking about.
Say that one more time, Squid. Squid. Say that one more time.
Manaya like Hillary Banks over there.
This was not
So we're
supposed to be
you'll see it
something.
firsthand, so I believe them.
This not something that I wanted to talk about, but this is a problem. I think the difference between our generation and the generation that we are raising, we try to give them everything in the world because not saying anybody had this terrible life. I didn't have a terrible life, but I always said, man, when I become a parent, I'm gonna make sure that I give my kid everything. Not saying Brenda, don't curse me out. I'm not saying you didn't give me everything, but it's stuff that I ain't even asked you for because I know, I mean, you gonna curse me out if I actually cost too much. So I give, I give. I don't know if you guys are like that with your kids. If you're like that with children in your life, Gil. But I think we just because we give so much that it enables them to think that they Hillary Banks. It enables them to think that you know what this is what's expected. Why are you not giving me this?
I tell you what, like Brooklyn is not like that, but you know who is? Malachi.
Oh, Malachi spoiled.
Hey, guess how old Malachi? Guess how old Malachi
Malachi
is?
got the drip.
Boy, he cannot do anything bad to me.
Malachi got the drip.
How many minutes apart are Malachi and Manaya? Makes sense, huh? Sound like 15-year-olds right now. It's weird, man. I feel like and again, I told it the other day. I said I'm never gonna not do for you, like until as long as I'm breathing air, I'm gonna always want to be that provider, want to be that protector for you. But damn, can you just
it's like little life lessons that they miss out on, you know, that you can't really teach.
It's
like,
just it's such a different.
How do you not know how to
use GPS to
like? Bro, let me tell you, when Brooklyn first started driving, you know the gas can.
Oh damn!
How there's like a halfway mark. It says like one, you know, has like the fraction half.
Mm-hmm.
I said, Brooklyn, how you gonna drive this? Like I got in the car and it was on E, like the red light is on. I said, Brooklyn, why you ain't put gas in the car? She said, oh, I thought it was 2 tanks.
What?
It's gonna fill up automatically because this is the first tank. It's 1 out of 2.
Oh wow! I like her thought process though. I like her.
I mean, yeah, you know, I can't even be mad because okay, yeah, you never driven a car and I've never actually showed you what, but like common sense ain't common. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
All I know is they'll listen to somebody on like social media before they listen to their parents. Like you don't even know this guy. You like taking their advice.
They just want to be accepted. They just want to be accepted. And what's online, what's on these social media sites is what they think is what's accepted. I want to be like that. Y'all be watching Roof TikTok show?
TikTok, Instagram.
Oh yeah, Roof TikTok famous, huh?
No, I am not. First of all,
you be killing it though with your little dances and stuff. I'm like,
Roof board.
Roof be jamming, dog. Roof and Brooklyn relationship is not like I'm not jealous. I'm never jealous of anyone, but I be looking like, damn, man, I want to TikTok my daughter.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I wish my daughter wanted to do things with me, man.
Right.
Like Max said, it's a weird dynamic that I had to actually have this conversation with Miley, Manaya. Well, not Micah, really. I had to have it with Miley and Manaya, and I was like, y'all ever heard of the term "daddy's girl"? Y'all never heard that before? They're like, what? I like that's like a thing. Like just naturally, daughters gravitate towards their dads because of the love that they give them. Like they look at them as a superhero, as their protector. I said,
Miley,
why
that's my
y'all look at
homie.
me like that? No, Miley is a goon.
That's my homie over there.
Gil,
Right
tell Ruth she ain't ready for the person Miley is.
Nah, you're not ready.
No.
Like, we had a whole in-depth conversation about why the tooth fairy ain't real, and I think she was like, you know what? I think Santa ain't real either.
Miley?
Yeah, she was like, them my parents.
Girl, smart.
She just turned 8.
That young
Dang.
she's gonna be the one that put you all the way through it.
No, I'm sitting here listening. She told me some, yeah. She talking to Gil at the crib. She said, yeah, I don't think the tooth fairy real. Like, wait, what?
Why she confiding in you, Gil?
And just broke it down.
She's got that aura, huh?
Because she thinking to herself. She thinking to see. That's the thing. Miley's strategic. She thinking to herself, if I tell my parents I don't think it's real, it's gonna stop. If I tell this mom that I don't think it's real, shit, I'm gonna still get what I want.
She's street smart.
Or maybe she thinks she don't want to hurt y'all's feelings.
No. Hey, Gil, tell her again. Tell Ruth again.
She's street smart. She's street smart. She's logical.
That little girl been here before.
Yeah.
That little girl been here before. Like her reactions to things are me in my 20s, not me when I was 8. Like, why did you react like that?
And get buckets.
Oh, is that the hooper? That's the hooper green?
You gonna get us out the hood?
That's the one that wants to be a hooper the most. I told y'all, Manaya got the natural. She's 5'10" and she just turned 15.
Dang.
But
Ariana Todd, she turned 19 next month, but she didn't have no dealings with sports. Like she's like, nah, I'm good on the sports. I'm like, they just I don't know what else to teach you.
They just want to be cute, dog. They just want to be cute. They just want to be cute, dog. That's natural. That's natural.
I tell Malachi all the time, bro, just put a camera up, bro. You're hilarious. You don't even gotta do shit. You just gotta sit there and play your stupid game that you do already, and you just record yourself and your reactions.
Malachi. I'm very in tune with today's society, and I because I have a podcast, I keep up with the YN stuff. Now, it's millionaires that's just sitting in front of a camera, just talking, just being themselves, playing a game. Dog, that's if you can do it, go make a couple dollars. I'm just saying.
That's what I keep telling him, like, bro, whatever you need, I'll go get it.
Dog, see, look,
we already got everything. Shit, this has got to be put to use.
what we just talk about. We give our kids everything in the world to succeed. Everything.
Yeah, maybe we're fucking ourselves up.
And but the thing is, they don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. If I went and paid for Manaya a $200 a session trainer, she wouldn't want it. She'd be like, "Oh, he just working me too hard." Like I said, they're not in love with the process of things.
Yeah, so Malachi's really good at piano.
I remember he'd been playing the piano for years.
For a long time, and then finally he was like, "I don't want to do this no more." I think
I
know, and it really upset me. But I'm like, well, for a long time, he's been telling me this, but I would keep trying to tell him like, Malachi, I understand, but like this is something that like not a lot of people know how to do this, and you could be great doing it. You're so good at it. All your teachers always tell you that. But he's just like, I don't want to do it. And so I'm not going to force him to do it either. So he doesn't play anymore. But we told him he had to do something else. So he chose basketball.
How's he doing?
Boy is not athletic.
That's what I'm about to say. I never thought of Malachi. I never seen Malachi.
You got to live them dreams and let them die. You got to live them.
Malachi is a pretty boy. Like, he going to riz the girls up with the piano skills.
So how is he doing with basketball? Don't do that. Chill.
Malachi is not a what? There's no way. He did try for the team, and obviously he didn't make it. I mean,
how tall is he?
He's like, girl, I don't know.
Girl? Hey, Ruth says she ain't got no friends. All she got is her girlfriends. But damn, you ain't got to call me girl. Nah.
I know, right?
I could be
girl. I'd have rather you said bitch. Like, I'd have rather you said
more friendly than boy. I don't know.
Is he taller than
Mike?
He taller than you, and he taller than Mike. So he, like, probably like 5'8", maybe.
Yeah, Probably
Probably like 5'8",
like 5'8",
5'9".
yeah.
Okay.
But so Malachi never played. He never played it like as a kid either. And so he was like, I want to do basketball, and I was like, Malachi's gonna be super hard because it's all politics in high school. It's
In
all
high
about
school, yeah. If you're that far behind, it's hard.
how long have they been playing? The coach is friends with the one family and yada yada yada. So I mean, he still tried out, and then him and Mike will go to the gym and they'll do like drills and stuff, and he's gonna try out again next year. But he don't even want to do that. He just don't want to do piano. But we're telling him like, you just got to do something. So I'm trying to give him options like, you want to do karate? You
got to try it all.
Something, my boy.
Like I would look, if I was that good, I'd have just stuck with the piano, dog.
That's what I'm saying. But they don't.
That's where it's at.
It goes back to
like
they don't.
Mac, I don't know if you know how long ago he started. Like he's been playing the piano for a long time.
Yeah.
That's one thing I hate that I gave up because I learned how to play piano at a very young age, and I gave it up for basketball. And yeah, I'm not in the NBA.
Hey, a lot of people think that I might be the oldest person on the screen, but I'm not. And I'm not going to say who is. I'm going to just ask the question to this man.
My boy.
Do you feel as though, because I'm watching your fitness journey, dog. I'm watching your fitness journey. Do you feel as though enough people our age don't take that part of their life seriously? Because I'm lazy. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm lazy as shit. I'm lazy as shit. Like, I got a whole gym in my basement. I use it like twice a week.
Nah, you got to stay active.
Proud of you, my boy.
But I golf. I golf.
You golf.
As long as you're active.
That's all it's about, staying active. That's it.
For you, Gil, like what made you like change? Like
too many deaths.
Hey, somebody poked him in his stomach and said, I'm joking.
Classmates start dying.
Oh yeah. We at that age.
When people our age start dying, it hit hard. You be like, wait, a heart attack? He's 40. Like, what you mean heart attack?
And too many people let themselves go too, so.
And then, as you get older, it's not the same as if you were to be working out in your 20s and 30s. Like, you got to do something different. You got to. Yeah.
It's a grind.
Look, you see, Ruth says she can't drink today because she had one drink yesterday. Like, it's different. The recovery time is different for everything when you hit the age that y'all hit. Mac, I'm gonna ask you this question. Mac, you 40 yet, or you 39?
Oh my God, yes, I am 40. I turned 40 last year, so I'm the big 4-0.
Why I thought you was 39? I thought you was a lot younger than us. Not a lot, but I thought you was a nice amount of years younger than me. When I got
in the military, I know when I joined the Air Force, I joined right when I turned 18 because I dropped out of college because I went to college at 17. And then I dropped when I got that first bill from college. I'm like, damn, this is how much.
Mac. What?
Dog, look, hey, Ruth, like I don't even notice.
17 college, boy.
That boy was smart. You was smart.
He was smart.
Man, yeah, I got that first bill from college. I'm like, this is how much it costs to go to school? Fuck this. I'm going to the Air Force.
The crazy thing about it is coming from Philly, it was certain things that I didn't ever get to experience. And when I got to Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri, and the first couple friends I got cool with, and these two dudes on the screen was one of them, and it was the worst time to become friends with two guys from Texas.
Mike Jones.
I don't know if y'all know, but in 2004, Texas took the world by storm as far as their music, and Lord have mercy. You couldn't get in these two dudes' cars. You couldn't be around them without hearing Texas music.
No,
I learned Mike Jones' phone number before I knew my own.
And Mike would never park in the parking spot straight.
Oh, he gonna put that Mustang on 22. If that Mustang on 22s, he gonna park it sideways with the wheel turned.
They was 20s, but I kept them clean though.
But he kept them clean though. I kept them clean though. God, them was the times. But yeah, that was the weird part. Linking up with y'all, linking up with them two, Ruth, and hearing this Texas sound. Like it was weird. It was weird at first, but I liked it. I wound up liking it. I wound up liking it.
Oh, you
But
been to
I think the
Houston?
most that I jammed, because I think I was jamming
You
Gucci
been to
Man at
Houston?
that point in time. I was jamming a lot of Gucci Man when y'all rode with me.
Houston, my favorite place to go in Texas. Gil, you already know that. Houston, my
Yes,
favorite
sir.
place to go in Texas. You been to? When the last time y'all been to Houston, Rue?
I've been to
Ruth,
Houston one time. Just it was like a turn and burn.
Ruth moved to Dallas to sit in the house
In the
and
country.
And he's
and,
like that.
and do
It's
TikTok.
expensive outside. Don't
But
nobody want to go out there.
she came out for me though.
Oh yeah, I did.
she came out for me.
Ruth moved to the great.
Every time.
I'm glad to see y'all in Texas. I mean, not Gil, but Green left Texas, so it would have been perfect if he would have stayed. But
he coming back.
Say it again, Ruth.
He coming back.
He coming back. And we can get everybody in Texas.
1,000%, and it's crazy because
y'all got 2 years.
I thought, yeah, too low. I thought about the group of people that I sent this message to, and every single one of us is in Texas except for Alexis. Me, Mac, Gil, Ruth, Doc. Doc, I'm waiting for you. You got the message.
Hey, y'all was.
Hey, did you call?
No shots.
Did you call him Green?
Who?
Mel.
Not Mel. Oh my God, I didn't think that name was gonna come up. I did not think that name was gonna come up.
Oh wait, we gonna edit that part out. Okay.
A few parts we gotta edit.
I don't edit. I don't edit things. I don't run from smoke. I don't run from the tough conversations, even when we having the tough conversations about real life. I miss you, bro. No matter what, I love you, bro. No matter what. My phone number is still the same. My Instagram is still the same. You know where to find me. I miss you. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Ain't no bad blood. Ain't no bad blood. Because I love him. And I'll never stop loving him. Go ahead.
I miss my boy Gil. I mean, now that I got him on here, I miss you, brother. I ain't seen you in ages. I miss you, brother.
You know what?
I'm still out here.
That's good to hear, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I already had in my head that when I ended the episode, I was going to say, because I always end my episodes with just a positive message, and I was going to end the episode. I already knew how. I didn't know the words, but I knew how I was going to. And I was going to say, look, man, that person that maybe you had a disagreement with, that person that maybe y'all fell out, but it was probably petty, or even if it was something serious. Life is so short, and when we don't have time left, you're gonna say to yourself, damn, that was stupid. And the fact that I ain't airing no dirty laundry, but the fact that I can get people on here that haven't always seen eye to eye, that haven't always been on the same page, and I can get them together for whatever reason, and we could just have a good time and reminisce on the memories. No, that's good for me. That's all that matters to me.
It was small because you guys both still came on here.
Knowing they was both coming on,
and that it was way bigger than whatever that was. It's bigger than that, you know.
Wait, so I guess everybody know what happened. What else?
It's never. No, it's not about knowing what happened. It's not about something happening. But I mean, you just said, yo, I ain't seen you in a minute. I ain't heard from you in a minute. Maybe that's gonna make you sit back when we cut this off and say, yo, let me hit Gil up. Let me hit Mac up. Hey, let me hit Roof up. Let me hit BG up to make sure. Yeah, I mean, we ain't talked in a minute. Yes, we on this pod right now. We reminiscing about the good times. But you know what? Maybe I need to have a conversation with this person just to make sure. I love that. I love that. I love that. No matter how many places we've been in this world, no matter how far across the country, across the state, me and Ruth been we've lived across the water for long periods of time. No matter what, when that phone call is made, I mean, we remember them D Block days. We remember them D Block days. That's what I love. I love this shit, man. I love this shit. And even though I ain't want to tell the time, even though it's only 12 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm having some good Don Julio right now. I mean, it feels good to sit around.
The Shea by La Portier.
Where you get that 6 a.m.?
Yeah, y'all on that brown. Oh man, I had the Cabo Wabo.
He always had the most expensive shit. Man's never spent money, but always had all the shit.
Yeah.
Relax.
Poor.
I know. He was always Mr. Flying Fresh.
The Billionaire Boys Club, the Bates, and the...
Oh, not the gold bottles. Yeah. Not the gold bottles. Not the gold bottles.
I want to be Gil so bad, bro. I want to be him so bad.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, man, I just wanted to ask, because Ruth, I told you you're technically my first female guest, because my original first female guest was all sports. You're my first just having a conversation female guest. Mm-hmm. So, a lot of people telling me that because of Drake's loss, because BG always admits that his guy did lose. That's my guy, but he did lose. A lot of people telling me that Drake's loss was the end of Drake. And I said, yo, it doesn't move the needle at all. Like, Drake's Drake. He lost this battle, and people know he lost this battle. He's suing, and people are calling him lame, but it doesn't move the needle on his music, on how he creates good music, and who's listening to his music. As a female, did like this loss and this lawsuit, like, do you look at him and be like, man, Drake corny, I ain't listening to that shit? Most of my male friends tell me that, oh, man, I ain't listening to Drake no more because of that. Are females?
Ruth looking at him sideways.
Okay, so let me tell you. You know, I love Drake. I've been a Drake fanatic since So Far Gone? That one? You put me onto that one, Green. The So Far Gone album. So I've been a fan of his for the longest time. And then when all this was transpiring with the Kendrick and Drake beef, I was like, oh, here we go, another beef, whatever. I still like Drake. Yada, yada, yada. I really never listened to Kendrick. Like, there are certain songs that I know of Kendrick, but it's not like, let me put on his album, and listen to it. Because his type of music is more like, he's talking about like, a lot of stuff. Like, you really got to listen to what he's saying. And Drake, I don't know. I guess I'm weird with music in general, but let me get to the point. I understand what Kendrick is saying, as far as like his music goes. And then with Drake, I don't listen to him as much anymore because I feel like Kendrick's message, like I received it. And with Drake, it's like, okay, my guy, you was just accused of being a pedophile, and now you came out with a song for sexy songs for you. You talking about some baby girl, baby girl, where the fuck the function? Which is cool. That's great. You know what I mean? Because it's catchy, and I'll be like,
the song doing numbers.
I just did a TikTok with Brooklyn, to that song, and I'll still listen to I'll still listen to Drake, but not as much as I used to, because I used to just put, whenever he came out with an album, I would just put it on and play it for months straight. Like, that's the only album I'm listening to. For All the Dogs, like, that was the only album I listened to when it first came out. But now I'm like, And Mike loves Drake, and he'll send me things, and I don't know if he knows, like, I don't know if he does it on purpose or if he thinks that I still like Drake like that. Maybe he does. But he'll send me, like, things that says, oh, Drake still, streams, is still number one streamer in music, yada, yada, yada. So in that sense, I don't think it changes, like, how much money he makes off music or who's going to listen to it. Obviously, the numbers don't lie. But it doesn't change anything, this battle. Like, all it did was basically give Kendrick, like, a bigger platform.
Is he going to use it, though, Ruth?
I feel like for those people who actually listen, yeah. Because, like, what he's talking about, I don't even want to get into it. Like, it's just, so I've been going through, like, this whole deep dive of, Black history.
That's what I'm talking about.
Tired. Like, so I have a really good friend. Her name is Jazz. She's from Compton. So she is Kendrick Lamar down, like, West Coast to the core. And if you've ever been to California, everybody from California, they're very, very much Black pride, Black, everything. I am Black, and I am happy. But she's not that type of person. She's not that type of Black where it's like she's putting it on you. She's just very well educated. Mm-hmm. And I guess that really opened up my eyes.
Look at you seeing the light.
Yeah, like that really opened, and not necessarily so, like, even though I am like a minority, but
girl, we know.
I feel like
Oh, it's Doc.
All right, I'm just
It's Doc.
listen. I'm real
Jocko.
quick, real quick. I'm at the zoo right now, so I'm not gonna be on here long. But I literally just wanted to come and tell Ruth happy belated birthday.
Thank you so much, Doc.
That
It's
was
been
it.
too long. We're gonna have to catch up later.
For sure,
You
for
out there
sure.
feeding giraffes?
I heard you ain't too far from here, so we got to link up real
Yeah,
soon.
absolutely. Thank you so much
Facts.
for tuning in. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt. Everybody look
Like,
good. Everybody
lo-
look. Black look
Yeah, we
good.
look
Gil
good.
look good. Green look good. What's up?
love, bro, love, bro.
That's what's up. But
This
that was
20
it. I
years,
just want to say what's
hey,
up,
hey,
man.
this 20 years right here, dog. This 20 years right here,
For
dog.
sure.
Fire.
Hey,
Y'all have a
enjoy
good
the
day,
zoo,
man.
man. Hey,
All
what's
right,
up, bro?
Doc.
I don't
I
even
told y'all,
remember. No,
told
but
y'all I set you up.
yeah, you did. But it was good. It was good. But right, like I've just been learning about like what Kendrick is talking about is so much deeper than rap. And if you can't like if it's gonna go over everybody's head, then that's fine. You know what I mean? Whoever is gonna receive it will receive it for what it is and move on from that. But like you said, like the beef was just that was it. It was just a battle.
That was it. That's
That was it.
what I
Like
try
I
to
don't
tell
know why
people.
people are going back. Like you don't have to choose sides. You could like both. What's wrong?
Say it
It's
again.
music.
It's just music, man.
Just
Separating the man from the music is what I try to do. Like, all right, I do think Drake is lame. Like Drake probably wouldn't be the type of guy I would be friends with, but I can't deny that he make good music.
yeah.
And the same way I can't deny, even though I'm a Drake fan, I can't deny that Kendrick won the battle. I can't deny that Kendrick made great music. Two things can be true,
At
y'all.
the same time. Yeah.
You don't have to be weird and say, because I'm a Kendrick fan,
I'm not listening to Drake no more.
I'm not listening to Drake.
Yeah.
You don't gotta do that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah. And I will say, like, even when I really, really loved Drake, I always felt like he was corny. Like I just, you know what I mean? Like I always, you ever just look at somebody on TV and you're like, bro, they lame as fuck. Like,
so all of the people, all of the
Ruth,
people
I
that
was gonna throw a name out there, but I'm a.
no, I think they already brought it up. Don't even worry about it, girl. They
But
already
I
brought
was like,
it
you
up.
know what?
Guys, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna keep it cool. I'm gonna keep it cool.
Throw it. Actually, throw it.
no,
Nah.
Don't worry about it.
Nah.
You're mine, bro. See, no. Okay, wait. Just to go back to what Gil said, you said you're gonna throw a name out there. I was underdeveloped. My frontal lobe right here, not there.
He was Drake before Drake.
So,
what is? Can somebody tell Gil to stop?
Everybody has one. Maybe two.
Oh yeah, for shit show. But I digress.
Back to the top.
Gil is uncontrollable. I'm sorry.
He drinking, my boy.
Gil is uncontrollable. I apologize to anybody involved.
Whoever.
But no, seriously, man. I always said that. I was like, man, you know what? You could just be cool with the fact that he's a lame person that makes good music.
Yeah.
When on I think maybe like 4 or 5 pods ago, I said that. I was like, are we surprised that Drake is suing? Like it's the Drake thing to do. We know he's lame. We know. I try not to color shame on here, Ruth, but we do be talking about exactly. No, but seriously, like nobody's surprised that Drake is doing what Drake does. Like, but the music. Come on, y'all. Don't act like you can't like the man just because you like Kendrick. It's okay. It's okay. All right, man. I kept y'all for a long time, man. I'm gonna get the floor to y'all for the last couple minutes to just let y'all say what y'all got to say, man. Before y'all go, though, man, I'm just so happy that every single person I hit up to do this for Ruth's birthday did it. This is one of my oldest friends in the military, somebody I always held near and dear to my heart. I never forget when she gave birth to my goddaughter. I was in the hospital doing cartwheels, drunk off tequila, because I was so excited for her to be a mother, and I was so excited to just see the new baby.
Bruce,
so
the
I'm
first
glad.
person I met.
Huh?
I met you first when I was downstairs in the joint watching TV. So you was the first person I met.
Oh, nice.
You and Tara, because y'all came together.
Yeah. Forgot about
My first day.
Sarah,
It's so much love was had on the screen today. And before I give it to y'all, I just wanted to say, man, thank y'all. I appreciate it. D Block is always the strongest. It is nothing that could break us up. There's nothing that can make this not be able to happen, and I love it for y'all. So, with that being said, Gil, any final words, dog?
Love.
Ooh.
Always a simple man. Always.
You can't say love. You know that's your man Diddy line. So you might need to say.
Oh, no Diddy.
That's some Diddy shit to end the
I'm on my
podcast.
Larry June, so good job, Green.
Thank you.
Mac, what's up, dog?
Man, happy birthday, Ruth. I think the first time I met you, I was lame too. And I think I invited you to my room. We play. I'm like, let's play video games. I don't know if you remember that.
I think I was lame too.
We were all, well, I was for sure lame. I was definitely. We talked about that earlier, though. So. No,
I know Ruth was like, video games? Okay.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? I didn't.
That's so
Damn,
funny.
D Block was so boring that whenever you ran into people, you just be like, "Yo, what you do?" Like, listen, you want to do something?
What's that one dude's name that worked at the clinic? Sally? Was that his last name?
Oh yeah, Sally.
He was just all over. He was in everybody. No, that. Never mind.
We look. We look. Keep it. Let's keep it moving. That's it. That's all you had, Matt.
Oh no! Yeah. Once again, I miss y'all. Good to see everybody. Everybody looks good. You know, we pushing 40, and I feel like we got some good genes. Everybody aging well.
I'm whipping 40 ass. I'm whipping 40 ass, dog. They call me Silver Surfer, dog. You see all my grades, dog. Y'all knew me young, BJ. Ruth, it's your show. This is yours. One, before you go, happy birthday. And
happy birthday, Boosty. Happy birthday.
And I love you.
I was very skeptical to doing this, but I'm very happy that I did. This was hands down, like I said earlier, best birthday present ever. Just to have all of my really close friends that I did my first base with. What a crazy time. All come together to tell me happy birthday. I feel so loved, and I thank you for that. Thank you for you guys for taking the time out to spend with me. I appreciate it.
For sure.
We appreciate you. This is 20 years of D Block, dog. This is what we talking about, episode 23. I love y'all. I can't wait to do it again. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
You're not tuning in with BG from your mobile device, airways, or maybe even your TV. Yeah. The real, the fake, the money, the power, respect. Even tough tops that might just leave you upset. The old, the young, that talk out the side of their neck. What separates just being good from the best? I did what I did, so I really don't have no regrets. Maybe real estate, cause we got a lot to address. Giving people their flowers before they get put to rest. If we disagree, just know that I still want you blessed.
Hey, Dad.
What's up?
What we talking about?